Hello everyone, welcome to my Joseki lecture 7. In the last lecture, we talked about the variation to respond to black's scroll at e3. White patiently extends and strengthens his moyo. Black wants speed, so he keeps crawling. And then at this point, when he has 4 stones on the third line, he decides to go ahead and Tenuki. So as we can see, black is very fast in terms of development, and white is having a very solid wall over here, and then very strong development towards the top side. So if he has a move, we can already see some sort of potential going on the top side. In today's lecture, we will talk about the main variation, that's for white to Hane at f3. Black will pretty much have to respond by playing the Hane at f2. So there are many follow-ups that white can have, but mainly white will Hane here first, and then if white cuts at e2, we're back to the content that I focused on a few lectures ago. So if you haven't checked it out, go ahead and check this one out. So this is a main variation. We will later on mention G2 in another video, as well as there's some other ways for white to respond, such as extending at a G3. Looks simple, but there's a lot of stuff to cover in those as well. It seems simple, but it's actually not. Today, my main focus is what if white tenukis here, which white does a lot in games, right? In professional games, in games I see online, this happens a lot everywhere. White just goes ahead and says, you know, I'm going to play somewhere else, and this is a perfectly fine move. For black to follow up, so let's say you want to respond to this approach at 017, you can go ahead and do that. Let's say we settle locally, right? So locally, this Joseki is finished. We played a very traditional, very solid Joseki. We got the time to play. It's black's turn. We should definitely Atari and descend here. So this is a great variation that I would recommend to all my viewers, right? So this is a huge move. Why is huge? I mentioned in some of my previous videos as well. Black has a larger corner, no weakness, and he has a leak towards the side. So if ever white wants to build territory over there, we can just make a jump and all that will vanish. So very annoying second line stone for white, and it is difficult, or I mean it's awkward for white to spend a move to defend against the b4, because that's a stone on the second line, and now we can go ahead and start playing somewhere else. So a huge move for black to play. Maybe you're not able to appreciate it right now, but I definitely recommend you to play out this move, and you will definitely feel the benefits of making a solid move like this. So this is pretty much what I want to cover for today's lecture, right? So white tenukis, and we go ahead and whenever we have time, right? Obviously, if outside is not too urgent, this is always a move with great values, right? If you don't know what to play, you can play out this one very early in the game, and it's still a huge move that adds a lot of value to your game. Definitely, it's not going to be a bad move. So play like this. We're very solid. We have solid corner and a nice leak towards white's moyo. Excellent variation. Alright, so if you liked the video, give a thumb up, subscribe to my channel to get the newest Joseki lectures. And I hope, I mean, I made 7 lectures till now. I hope you guys are able to learn from these lectures and improve your Josekis and just improve your games in general. If you have any comments, comment below the video and I will answer your comments as soon as I see them. Alright, thank you very much for watching and I will talk to you guys in lecture 8.